beautiful day. I'm motivated every day to wake up and just go for these walks. I was in this slump where I would work out in the evening, and it was just not feeling right for me, because I knew that I was like a morning person. And like in the mornings, I realized that like life is at this standstill and everything is so quiet and peaceful. And you can really recalibrate with yourself and your body, and it's amazing. Hope I don't encounter the noisy dogs today, but you know what, even if I do, it's good. It rained last night, so the whole neighborhood is looking very pretty. All the flowers have fallen down, and there's like a puddle of water I have to cross, so I'm an adventurer now. So let's talk on the premise of comparing yourself, because I was just like taking some time off to think about how much we compare ourselves. And as an Indian, like, oh my god, like I have spent my entire life, man, comparing myself, being so self-critical in such a negative sort of sense. I'm not sure who I should blame for that, because I really don't want to go into that blame game scenario right now. I just want to just want to stop doing that. I thought Instagram was something that critiques yourself. LinkedIn is something that honestly kills your self-esteem. And like in 5 minutes you'll have one guy posting an accolade. In another 5 minutes he'll probably be drinking tea with Sundar Pichai. And then you have to congratulate them. Which is weird, because all the congratulations are so monotonous. But I feel like it's really important to be critical. It really is, like, you have to be critical. But at the same time, you have to do it gracefully, not to a point where you're kind of comparing yourself to the rest of the world and you really have no sense of direction. Because when you compare yourself to someone else, you start to become like them and less like yourself. And this is something that I realized that when I was constantly compared to the rest of the world, I started to become like them, because I wanted, or at least I was going in the direction of theirs, not in the direction of mine. So be self-critical is what I tell myself, Be self-critical. Definitely like make sure that social media helps you in some sort of way, and don't let it consume you. And I can't speak on that subject because I'm still not there yet. I still haven't found that balance between social media, like apart from YouTube, I still haven't found that balance between social media kind of benefiting and helping me. But I feel like there can be like a moderate balance, man, to life, where you don't, get affected by anything. So yeah, in spite of the fact that there is constant comparison on social media websites, and you have LinkedIn now, which shares the person's accolades every 5 minutes, you realize that life is a journey with yourself. And I had this very interesting conversation with my friend yesterday. It was a very short conversation, but he said something really nice, and I was like, this road I'm on feels like a Christopher Columbus ride in an amusement park. And if anyone's been to an amusement park, you'll know what that ride is. It basically oscillates, alright? It goes high on top, comes back down, and then it goes on top like literally like this. Okay. And he said that, and yes, that was where I started. I was like, I always reach this point where I feel so good about myself and my accomplishments, and there's this point where I even get high-headed about it, and I'm like, I'm in the direction, but sometimes I come back down and I have no sense of direction. I start to become a little critical, a little negative about myself. And then he was like, there is no road, there is no journey, there is nothing of that sort. You pave your own road with every direction you choose to make, with every action you choose to do, with every small thing you choose to do. So yeah, man, I've just realized that being such a beautiful day. Oh, hold on, this is very overexposed. I keep messing with this camera every 2 minutes. There you go. What a beautiful day. Yeah, I've realized that if you are comparing yourself to the rest of the world, then I don't think that's a really good idea. Is that helping you? Because I feel like everything is personal, man. Like, I am not in a place in my life where I can give you advice, because these videos for me are a way of getting out of my comfort zone. It's me getting up at like 5 or 6 a.m, going out for long walks, speaking to a camera, making movies, doing what I like, and this is purely an anecdote. It's very personal to me. Might not work for anyone else, as a matter of fact. Might not work for anyone. So don't think I'm preachy or anything, because I'm really not. I'm just a guy figuring my own way out in life. Have my own issues, have my own problems. I am positive on some days, I am not positive on some days. And I've also understood that that's what life is. You can't be too happy-go-lucky always, that's just weird, according to me. And so yeah, where was I? Yeah. If comparing yourself to the world helps you, then you are one of a kind, you are awesome, because it really didn't help me. But what really helped me was comparing myself to who I was yesterday, to that person, to that individual. I feel like when I did that, I at least had a reference, fine. It's not a big margin. It's not like a score 500 out of 500 in that exam. Yeah, no, that was not that. It was like a small change, like maybe don't do this. Work on these toxic habits to just like generally be a better person, man. Because I've realized that's what life is about, yo. It's about having these small benchmarks with yourself and then kind of fulfilling it. It seems so fulfilling to me when I just do that. Like that, the level of fulfillment I feel is amazing. And criticism gets to you, man, honestly. Criticism gets to you at a point where your self-esteem drops, where everything drops. Where you're just like, damn, I live for someone else. It was me at one point. I also think it's It's like how generally societies are. You take other people as reference, and you try to be like them. Rarely do you dwell into yourself. You dwell into your own shortcomings, and and sometimes when you are, being critical of yourself also, you tend to get super negative. You're like, damn, I am so bad. And honestly, you're not, man. The human, also completely off topic. We humans are not perfect. We can't be positive all the time. We can't be positive all. This is something that I learned this week, by the way. So I was on this positivity trail. I was I'm out of my dark days. I'm only searching for positivity. I want nothing more. But then I realized it's not like that, at least for me. That you can't have euphoria and ecstasy always. You need to find a fine balance between, dealing with bad days and good days. And you will have days where you're like, wow, I wish these days didn't exist. And you really have to accept that, that is a part of the human experience. Our emotions and our feelings are so wild and different that you can feel so many things at so many different times and at so many different intervals. But yeah, man, that was about it. Oh wait, hold on. Look at this monkey. Wait, can you see it? Yep. There you go. That is a monkey, my friends. Monkey's just chilling. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do. I'm a monkey. What was that British accent for? I don't know. But I really like these things. They do these walk and talk kind of things. And then after I'm done with it, I kind of film some stuff and just add it over it. Really like it. Really gets me off my comfort zone. And you know what? I had this point in my life where I was so afraid to be this person that I am right now. To go out and actually do stuff and not worry about the world's criticism and not worry about what the world thinks about it. And obviously, as a human being and as a regular guy in my 20s, I obviously feel some sort of stuff what do people react to it. But my job is not to worry too much about the criticism. It's almost worrying, not even worrying. It's about just getting done with it. I just really like that. I just really like taking different paths on the road every day. I've always loved walking, always. I'm not sure why it is that walking feels so damn gratifying. But just walking in different paths every day. Going slowly, not rushing. And there was this one point where I'd be so self-critical that I think that no, you are not this person. You cannot make videos. You just stay at home and do nothing. And when I really stopped worrying about what people might think about it, again, there will always be a factor of how much you worry. I wouldn't exactly use the word worry, but it's just that you'll always care. It's how we are, it's how we're built. It's the truth. But I feel like you should care enough about yourself and your process and what you like for that particular day. And that's what I'm doing, If this works, it works. If it doesn't work, at least I won't look back and say that, hey, I didn't try. So yeah, I really like making movies. I've always loved photography. I've always just loved the fact that life has all of these perks, that I can hold a video camera and a camera and all of these lovely things. So yeah, thank you so much for anyone who's watching this. I really am in the best mood today, even though I've just had terrible days, but you know, I just feel great today. I wanted to spread that. I hope everyone does well, man. Take care of yourself. See you.